Hey guys, welcome back to Building SouthLake. This is episode number 19, if everything goes according to plan, hopefully. It should be. So, in last part, we were working on the highway. And next part, I just want to let you guys know, the next part will only be a tour. So, a tour, like a full in-depth tour showing you everything. So, basically, yeah, stay tuned in for that if you want to see what the full city looks like so far. But this part we are working on a new bridge going across the river. Now, it is already started because of the highway. I wanted to find a design. You guys usually know what I do. I build half of it, then put half in the video. And that's exactly what I did here as well. So as you can see, here's the highway we were working on last time. And I expanded it just a little bit. And here's the new bridge that we are currently making. So obviously you can see the one side is basically finished for the most part, and the other is not even close. So basically, I don't even, oh, it would start raining. I have no idea what kind of bridges these are, because would this be a suspension bridge? I don't know, because I feel like that's a suspension bridge. But anyways, let's get started on this. So I built like the main pillars over here, because those are just kind of boring, nice and simple. If you want to know how to build these, all it is 3 diagonal, another 3, and blah blah blah, and go on and on. After you get past up to 3, it's just a solid square, and then a smaller square inside of that. Really simple, but just in case the people that wanted to know didn't know, that's what it is. I'm losing my quartz. Here it is. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of going back and forth here. And you can see this one isn't even fully done. I still have a lot to do with this. Okay, so it needs to be 3 up, so 3 start here. Alright, should be 1, if I... 1, okay. Boop, 2, 1, 2. So, you are going to hear me counting all of this, most likely, because there is a lot of numbers involved, and trying to make sure I get this all correct. And also, it might be good for you guys if you want to see how this is built, like what the numbers I use. If you want to know, my river is around 100 blocks wide, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I forgot the exact number, maybe like around 80, 90. I'm not exactly sure, but that's how wide my bridge is. Okay, so 2. I think we need one more. Something doesn't seem right. Let me just make sure. Whoop. So this needs to be a 1? What the? I'm kind of confused. Like, what am I... Should this be... Alright, let's just start this over and restart. Okay. So it should start 3 up and then 3 tall. Correct? Oh, this is quartz, okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 1. So, 1, 2, and then we need another 1. Alright, now I think we're looking pretty good now. So then 2, another 1, and then we go from 2s up here on up for the most part. 2, 2, 2, saying like 2 2s. So many 2s going up. But yeah, I mainly started this bridge without, well, without you guys seeing, because I actually was recording without my voice. I had my, capture software going. I just didn't record it because of the fact that I didn't know a design. When I make bridges, they usually get started over around 5 to 6 times, mainly because I want to find a correct design. I take my bridges very seriously because I don't know, bridges are one of the things that I feel like can really make a great first impression. If you see it, you come into the map, you see a bridge, because bridges take a lot of work, and I'm not saying that the buildings and stuff don't, but I don't know, I feel more bridges are just one of the things I like to do a lot. Oh, am I good? So 3, 2, alright, so then this one's 4, 2, 3, 4. And then from here on out, straight. Okay, so we're almost done with some of this, I should say. And just cut that one. Okay, let's come over to the other side and start this over. Sorry about the rain, guys. If I could get rid of the rain, I would, but at the moment, I exactly can't. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, that one needs to be 2. This one needs to be 1. That's what I get for trying to go a little bit too fast. Alright, and then we should be up to the 2s now. And after we're done with this, I will count out all of the numbers, like how many I have, for you guys. Just so if you do want to remake this bridge exactly for your city or something, it's like something along those lines, go straight ahead. So I will read off the numbers here in a act like we're fully done. All right, I think we're at 3 now. Yep, 3. And hopefully you guys will be able to understand like how the numbers work, because it is kind of like hard to describe it a little bit, mainly just because it's already done by the time. Let's make sure this is good. So let's just fly straight. Oh, see, nope, something is off because exactly. All right, I need to figure out what's wrong. So this one's off. So here's the thing about bridges, especially ones like this, you have to make sure everything's perfectly right. And I think I found the problem. That one should be, yep, this one should be a 2. Found it. Okay. Now all I have to do is just boop, 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 and perfect. This fixes all those problems. Just gotta go back here and do this. And you'd actually be surprised how important these corner blocks are. They're actually very, very important, especially when later on. Mainly just because, one, it makes it look a little bit more complete. And also the fact that it makes it look more like a solid piece and not just dangling pieces up in the air. Oh, okay, that's... Whew, alright, we're good. I know it looks wrong, but it's not. It's actually just fine. Okay. And all I have to do is just follow these. This is meant to be 2 wide. And that's how I suggest it. If you want to make a bridge like this, I suggest making... Like, if you're going for the exact same design, guys, make it 2 wide for these. Even though you only need 1, the 2 makes it look, again, more complete and a little bit stronger and a little bit more realistic. Even though it might not be that in real life, but I don't know, it looks a little bit more complete having it be 1 than 2. Like, if we come up above, doesn't the 2 look so much better than the 1? The 1 looks like it's really flimsy, it's gonna fall apart. So that's why I suggest going with the 2. And let's just finish this one up. Boop, 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 boop. And we're not even close to finishing this one up. One of the parts that takes the longest is the fencing. Also, we're going to try to complete some of the roads and do all this. I know, I like building SouthLake and just like the series in general, because I like that you guys get to see what I'm doing. And I know some people get upset that I do stuff off camera, like how I did half of this off camera. But to me, it's just... Uh-oh. Did I really mess up there? Uh-oh. That's not good. Hold on. I need to figure out... Oh, man. This might not be that good. We might need to just move all these... Oh, no. See? Here's the thing about bridges. Mess up one thing. Even though it doesn't look like it's a huge deal, it really is. Okay, luckily it's not going to be too big of a fix. It's actually really simple. So this one, if I come across... So this should be a 2, and right here it's a 1. Okay. Ooh, we can probably sleep now. Where's a bed? Let's get rid of this horrible rain. And boop. And okay, we're sleeping. We're still sleeping. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. And the rain should stop here any second. Okay, now we just have to go in and fix all of this. So basically, we only have to fix this first half, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay, let's get rid of all this real quick. I think I always mess up on a bridge at least once. At least once I always mess it up. It's just something I've always done, I guess. Okay, let's make sure we don't mess it up this time. 1, 2, 3. 1. And let's get rid of, might as well just get rid of this as well. Just to save us a little bit of time and confusion. So again, once I'm done, I'll read off the numbers to you. And that's why I didn't read them off to you yet, because they actually weren't right. I had a feeling I was going to mess something up, but it was just a matter about when and where, and when I would notice it. And luckily, noticed it pretty quick. Okay. So now we should be good. Let's make sure. So up on the third... So 1, 2, 3 up on the 4th block. Okay, we're good there as well, and now we should be good. Alright, so 2, 1, and then another 2, another 1, 2. Oh, this needs to be a 1, correct? Yeah. Wait, no. This is so confusing. Okay, 2, and then 2 from here on for a while. 2, 2, 2. Looking good. And we should be getting to the 3. Oh, we should be getting to the 3s any second here. Boop, boop. Okay. Yeah, I really want to go see. I'm not sure if this is a game played overseas or not. Not this episode, but this movie. I want to go see a movie called American Sniper. My entire family, well, I won't say my entire family, but I know my brother and I, we both really want to see it. It looks like an amazing movie. It's about the most lethal sniper in U.S. history. And it just looks like a really good movie. And I really want to go see it because I've always liked sniping in video games. And I figured, because at some point here pretty soon, I want to get an actual rifle to go shoot with. So 4. Okay. I almost dropped my phone. Come on, phone. Okay. I like to listen to other videos when I'm recording. It just helps me stay talking and keep me motivated and feels a little bit less weird talking to myself. I don't know why, but... Okay, so I think we're good here, finally. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so after this, we are going to read off the numbers to you, so if you want to remake this yourself. Because basically, it doesn't really matter the size of your river, your ocean, whatever you want to have this go across. I'm going to go over the numbers, because numbers are actually basically the same no matter what. Because you can always change them up, depending on how big your bridge is, really. So, we're going to start from the bottom. So, we're going to go from the top up. So, it's going to be 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then, when you get to the... After this last one, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're going to have 7 things going up of 2s. And then for the 3s, at least for mine, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 3s going up, 1, 4, and then 1 big piece coming across. Now, if you have a lot bigger river, I would suggest go with more 4s until you get to the center. But in my opinion, you do want at least 1 long piece at the top. It just makes it look a little bit better. So just keep that in mind. Hopefully I didn't go too fast through that, but okay. Now let's get this making it look a little bit wider because we need to make this look a little bit better. So here we go. And this should go by pretty quick, hopefully. Especially the way I'm doing it. I'm so happy I found like different ways to build faster. Just makes things so much easier. Besides when you do stuff like stupid stuff like that. And boop. Okay. Alright, how's that look? See, as you can tell, when it's wider, definitely looks a lot better. And now I just gotta go do the same thing over and over again. Boop, boop, boop. Messed up some... Oh, I didn't. Alright. I just gotta do this one last time, and then we can start with our fencing that goes up and connects. I'm not sure what you would call those, like the poles? Because they're actually ropes in real life, I believe. Like, not like wooden ropes, they're like steel beams. They're not steel beams either. Like, I don't know what they are. Like, I know what they look like. I know they're not like they're really big ropes. I just don't know what they're called. Like steel ropes, maybe? I don't know. I feel like the biggest idiot because I don't know what I'm trying to say. Hopefully it makes a little bit of sense. Alright, I think... Oh, there we go. Okay, I think we're good for part 2. Well, like not part 2 of the bridge, but part 2 of this. Now he's got to make the red ropes. So, we're going to do, at least with mine, I'm going to start with here. And we're going to go on the 4th block, so a 3 block gap in between each one. So 3, 1, 2, 3, there we go. This really shouldn't take that long. If you're trying to build up the fences and like, I don't know, it's hard to describe, I'll have to show you. But if you try to do the fences in a certain way, it's not going to look well. Well, what am I have no idea like what I'm saying. I'm saying a whole bunch of stuff that isn't true. And I'm trying to say like one thing and I completely say another. But if you want to build this a little bit faster, I did find a way to build up with everything a little bit faster, and rather than just like going the normal building method, like going straight up, which is kind of what we're going to be doing, but we're going to be like straight on top of it, not like off to the side. Hopefully that makes a little bit more sense. Okay. Oh, I need to put my phone away. It's like falling everywhere. I have the new iPhone 6, and man, that thing is slippery because the corners are round now and not like the usual like 90-degree angle. So it's a lot more slippery, which kind of sucks, but whatever. And okay. Now we just got to build the fences, so we're just going to stand right on top of them and just keep building them up. This is the fastest way I figured out how to do this. Mainly just because it's really hard to build up. Like if I try to do it this way, I can only get like 1 or 2. This way I can just go up and down as fast as I can, and it goes pretty quick. So I think I have maybe around 10, 12 ropes total. And usually, like, I always thought the more ropes you had, the better it would look. That's actually not necessarily true, because I was thinking about putting it like every 1 block. So you'd have like a 1 block gap in between. But if I did that, that would look like it was way too much. So I'm happy I went with a 2 block gap, or 3 block gap, because it looks so much better. It makes it look a little bit more realistic. And I was also considering, because the problem with fences, the fences are really thin and they don't look too strong. So I was kind of considering maybe using cobblestone walls for this. But I don't know, I like the color of the nether rack fence because, or the nether fence, what's it called? Nether brick fence, that's what it is. And I don't know, I like the color of it with the white. The white makes it look a little bit better, I think. And just, it's an eye catcher. And I don't know, it's just, I've always liked the color of the stuff in the nether. It's just like a dark red, and it's a great alternative to regular brick, especially because sometimes, especially in the classic texture pack, the brick is just like way too bright, in my opinion. And I don't like that. That was one of the things I never liked about the brick and the vanilla texture pack, was just how bright it was compared to everything around it, which it didn't seem realistic. Luckily, in this texture pack, it doesn't look too bad. Brick's actually one of my favorite things to use in this texture pack. Just by the way it looks, you don't have those big white lines in it anymore, which looked absolutely horrible. Like, I really hope if they ever come out with a Minecraft 2 or something, they just change the vanilla texture pack. And you don't have to change it a lot, but just make it look a little bit better, and make it look like it's not a indie game anymore, because it's not. It was an indie game at one point, but now it's a huge company because Minecraft's gotten so big, which is a great thing because it deserves it. It's a great game. Poof poof. Oh no. Oh no. And I just thought of an idea for a Let's Build for my house series. I'm sure, as a lot of you guys know, Notch has a new house in Beverly Hills, which is actually the most expensive house ever to be bought in Beverly Hills, from what I've been told and what I've read. I might try to make that house if I can find enough pictures of it, because that'd actually be really cool. And I've seen like a lot of comments on videos I've watched about his house and everything, like about how he's living the dream now. It's basically like people are complaining, and in a slightly less appropriate way, they're bitching about it. Mainly because, like, well, it's a game, and he should not be able to outbid. He outbid Jay-Z and Beyonce for this house because he has so much money. And it's like, people are hating on him for it. It's like, he has the money to do it. He has proved himself. He's made a game that's known worldwide. Like, you ask anybody what Minecraft is, they know. They've heard of it. It's almost unheard of for you to not know what it is at this point, because it's so big. How's that look? Oh, that looks so much better. It looks so more complete. Okay. And what should we do now? We might want to make it like to where some bars connect it. Which that would be interesting. I've never been good with the bars. Might have one like here. Have this one come all the way across. And also the hard part about these bars is like just making it to where it's even on both sides, always a pain. Okay, so it's on the second 2. Alright. So the second 2. So right here. Yeah, but I'm gonna try to make his house on Minecraft. I don't know. It seems like it'd be a good idea. Seems like it'd be fun. It would definitely be challenging because his house is huge from what I've been told. So that'll make things interesting. You know what? I'm gonna do the bars offline because I've seen certain designs for the bars, and I also want to go on Google Maps to make sure I get a good design for it. So I'm gonna hold off on that for now. But we might start working on the roads. So we're gonna fill some of this in. This actually doesn't take too long. And I'm gonna go in and add all the lines later. But as of like right now, I actually really like how the bridge looks without lines. I don't know, just like the solid gray wool. This looks, oh, I'm actually, hold on, I need a, ooh, I'm happy I just caught this now. This isn't gray, this is snow. Because there's one black gap. Oh yeah, also we're actually not done with this either. Because we need to do this. Aha, happy I just thought about this. Basically just adding this fence here for if you do get into a crash, you run to the fence, not into the river, which is like 100 feet below you. And this bridge is actually, I was trying to make sure all the bridges were like the same height going across the river. This one is actually one block lower, which is something that's okay. It doesn't need to be exactly even, but at least it's close. It's not like it's a 20 block difference. So I'm actually pretty okay with that. I'm not overly worried about that. Even though I am a perfectionist when it comes to some stuff, I'm not too worried about it. And poof. So this needs to be gray as well. Basically, the reason this is gray because it's kind of like a shoulder. It's basically, I think this is the correct word for it. I'm not sure what you guys call it overseas. We call it a shoulder on the side of a road. Because if you do get into like your car breaks down or something, or you get into an accident, you just pull over onto the shoulder, and that's where you exchange your information and you fix your tire or your engine, whatnot. Leave your car there overnight so you can come back and get it. But that's what we call it. I'm not sure if you guys call it that overseas. If you don't, you should let me know in the comments if you're from overseas. Like, what do you guys call that thing on the side of the road to where you pull over? Because I don't know. I'm not from England or any of those places, so I'm not sure what you guys are gonna call all that stuff. So you guys should definitely let me know in the comments, guys, because I don't know, it's actually always interesting to see like the difference in the languages and see like what the British and European people say. Because I don't know, it's just really cool to see like how things are pronounced differently. Like you think they're pronounced one way, which is usually right in your country, but in other countries it's like, no, that's completely wrong. We call it this. I don't know, it's just really interesting to hear about some of that stuff because, like I said, it's just fun. Okay. I'm actually really happy with this bridge. I think it fits in with the rest of this world, and I still think this bridge is my favorite. I don't know, just how realistic it looks. And one of my friends actually told me this a long time ago, because I asked him, like, does it look too small or too big? No, I asked him, is it too big, you think? He says, no. He said, compared to the bus that's on the bridge, it's actually like perfectly proportioned to everything else. Like, looking at it, I guess it kind of is. I don't know. I'm just really happy with this bridge. It took a long time to make and a lot of messing up and restarting to get it correctly and get it to where I want. And I'm happy with this one too. This one, it still fits in with the map. I think it definitely adds a little bit more character as well. Like, you could kind of imagine this being like a little bit older bridge and not like a extremely new one like this. So we might call it quits for this part, guys, because we're already at 24 minutes. So thank you for watching, guys. It is greatly appreciated as always. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see in part number 20, because we're doing a tour and I want to know what you guys want to see, what you guys want me to explain a little bit more, and the things you want to see the most. Yeah, so go follow me on Twitter, guys, if you want to ask me questions as well. I'm really good at responding to you guys on Twitter. So, bye-bye, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.